Hi guys, how's it going? Today's Saturday and it is, what day? Saturday, the 30th. So, it's been about almost 3 weeks since I had my revision surgery. So, yeah, intro maybe. Sorry, I just got out of the shower and, yeah, just got out of the shower. So, let's see, I had my surgery on June 11th, 2018. Well, if you want to go back, I had my original surgery on June 5th, 2013. I had gastric bypass. And then on June 11th, 2018, I had a revision from the gastric bypass. Sorry, my mind's like, oh. I had the revision from the gastric bypass to the distal bypass with micropouch. And I know a lot of people ask me, well, what does it mean micropouch? Exactly what it sounds like. She gave me a micropouch. I know people are like, what is that? It's just like literally like that small. She, like, literally, if you think about the size of your thumb, that's about how big my stomach is. So, yeah. Sorry, I got a new, like, setup thing. I have, like, a little light and then this stand that's holding my phone. So I'm, like, hoping this is better because it just seems better. I really like it. So, anyway, I was playing around with it a couple days ago. Anyway, that's not why you're here. I wanted to do a little update. Oh God, it still drives me crazy. I can't like take huge sips or use drinks of my water. But anyway, I have been you know, I've been doing good. I you know, just been working on getting my protein in, my vitamins in, and yeah. So I think I might have talked about this. I'm not really sure, but this is the vitamins I was taking. Is the Celebrate multivitamins. I thought I'd give it a try. The chewable and in grape. And the first 2 days I thought it was the best thing ever. And now, oh my God, I have to chew so fast just to get the shit down. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. And then these are my absolute favorite that I was introduced to a while ago, and then also Nirvana introduced them to me as well, and they're the best things ever. They are the UpCal D. I'm trying to see my light. Little packets. I bought two boxes of these before I had my surgery. I take 3 of these a day, so trying to get those in. I have to start my B12 soon. I have to, what else? My iron. I'm taking iron, vitamin D. Like, there's just a lot of pills I gotta take, which is the downside to this, definitely. Yeah, so, I guess you're probably wondering what my weight is today. I just actually weighed myself, and I figured out my scale is 4 pounds different than my doctor's scale, so I basically weigh on my scale and subtract 4 pounds. So, and I did have, if you're on my Instagram, or Instagram or Facebook, I had a picture up there from the other day when my friend Angela's daughter had her baby. Well, the day after she had her baby. We went up there to visit. I think it was on Wednesday. I want to say it was like Wednesday or something. We went up there to visit, or it might have been Tuesday, I don't know. Anyway, we went up there to visit, and I weighed on the scale, and yeah. So, anyway, the day, well, when I had my surgery, I was 448. I thought it was 443, but Angela was like, no, you're 448. So, I was 448, because I remember asking them to bring the scale in, so I was 448. And today, I am 402. That is crazy. So, in literally, like, just short of 3 weeks, I have lost 46 pounds? Like, insane. I see it in my face, my shoulders, like, my leg. I literally see it everywhere. It is insane. I'm, like, totally tripping out. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I know that some people on my Facebook, they're like, you're losing weight way too fast. And The thing is that I don't think that some people realize that I just had weight loss surgery. Now, don't get me wrong, I couldn't even imagine that it was going to happen this fast again, because this is about how much I lost with my original gastric bypass. I actually lost 50 pounds with my original gastric bypass, and, you know, I still have at least another week before my, is up, before my month. So I still have about another week and a half or so. So I'm excited to see what a month will bring, you know. So my first goal I've made, it's a pretty, well, because I'm almost in the 300. So the first goal that I've decided to make is 350. And I'm so excited. Like, I'm still having a hard time eating a lot. Like, well, obviously I shouldn't be eating a lot anyway, but I have been experimenting, you know, just with different stuff and soft foods, and, you know, chicken is very dense. So I have to take, like, after about 2 or 3 bites of chicken, I'm done. Like, I am done. So I try to do, you know, just different stuff. Like, I try to have, if it's chicken, I try to, like, literally mash it or shred it, or little tiny bite-sized pieces. I've been doing eggs with a piece of turkey bacon that's not crisp, but it's just cut up, cooked up with 1 egg and a little bit of cheese, and that usually I usually cannot even finish that. Like, and I do put a little bit of ketchup on it because I love ketchup. I seem to not love ketchup as much as I did, but I still love my ketchup. What else do? I do protein shakes usually in the morning. I do protein shakes with some ice and just drink that down. So I really work on my protein and my, you know, fluid intake. This is just some water with, I don't know what I do. Oh, here we go. With this is my favorite right here, the cherry Kool-Aid. And yeah, so I find that things that I used to love, I don't love so much anymore, or not necessarily because I can't really have as much as I did before, you know what I mean? The thing that's really hard for me, like if I've gone to get like an iced tea or something, is to remember that I cannot drink out of straws. Like, oh my God. And it totally looks like I have a freaking hickey on my neck, and I don't. That is still, that's from when they put that central line in my neck. That's the mark from it. No hickeys here. So anyway, yeah, so I'm doing good. I know someone, I think on my Instagram, had mentioned something about an update, or no, it was Facebook. But I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I feel amazing. I had a chat with one of my best friends, Nirvana, the other day, and we just like talked, and it was nice to, it's nice to talk to other people who've had the surgery, you know, and kind of like what you're going through, and it's just, it's very, very helpful. I'm trying to grasp the fact that my weight is coming down really fast, and it's like, oh, but I'm like taking it all in because I know that it won't last forever, obviously, because I'd be like nothing. But I know it won't last forever, and so I'm taking advantage of it while I can. So I still, my energy is not up like it should be. It's still kind of I don't know, up and down kind of thing. Some days I have more energy, other days I barely have energy, you know, so just my body is just still really adjusting to everything. And you know, I check my blood sugars every day. I think I'm still on insulin, but I think I'm gonna have to go talk to my doctor and get off of that, because like it's getting pretty kind of low. Yeah, so that's really the gist of everything that's going on. I'm just trying to get back to real life and normal life and whatever that means. Yeah, so, but I'm feeling good. I look at myself, I'm like, oh, where did I go? Like up here, I'm just so small. Like everywhere, actually, I'm just getting smaller, and it's a really weird feeling because I haven't felt like this in a really long time. I can't even tell you when. So, yeah. So before I know it, next few days, probably by next week, I'll be out of the 400s and into the 300s, and that will feel amazing. So, you know, it's so nice that I don't get wore out of certain things, but I can tell you one thing. I know this is probably more information than you need to know, but I finally started to be able to use the bathroom again, which is amazing. Like, who enjoys going to the bathroom? I don't know, but anyway, finally, so I'm not like bloated and like, well, I still am bloated, but at least I'm not like feel sick because I can't go. And gas, when you have this surgery, gas is like, oh my God, can be deadly. Just saying. So anyway, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and I hope you have a safe 4th of July. Probably going to be going to, I don't know, do something with, you know, my friends, and just kind of hanging out, enjoying life, enjoying the little things, and enjoying, you know, just taking everything in as it comes along. I go back to see my doctor in about 3 weeks, actually 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know, something like that. So I'm excited to go back to see her, to see how she feels about the progress that I've done. I know that she's going to be so ecstatic, and you know, until then I'm still on soft foods, which I experiment. I try one thing here, one thing here, one thing there, see how things are going, because sometimes one thing doesn't agree with me, and so I have to like say, nope, not right now, maybe later. Anything lemon does not agree with me. It says nope. My stomach says nope. And so yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna go dry this hair. Well, I'm just gonna let it dry. I love my haircut. It feels amazing, and I can still pull it up. Anyway, the hair again. You know, I always gotta talk about my hair. Anyway, I appreciate everyone who has like sent messages, checked in with me, asked me how I'm doing, and just everything from on here. If I don't get back to you right away, I'm super sorry. I've had a lot of people ask me about how I went about getting my revision, and the thing is I tell people this took me 2 years to get. I spent the last 2 years fighting, and it finally happened. And you know, fighting with insurance, and not fighting with my doctors, but just working with my doctors. And so I worked really hard to get to where I'm at, and this is what I wanted, and so this is what my doctor gave me. But it wasn't something that was taken lightly either. It was a lot. So yeah, it's not something. And you know, the best advice I can tell somebody, if this is something that you're looking into, is that you gotta go talk to your doctor, and you guys have to decide if this is the best thing for you, because it may not be, you know. But I tried all kinds of different stuff, and I just wasn't that successful on it, whether it was like because I couldn't stick to it, or if it was just too hard, or my body just didn't like it. I don't know. But honestly, this was the best decision that I made. I do not regret it one bit. I am very thankful every single day for the decision that both me and my doctor made. And when I went into this, I trusted my surgeon 100%, and I told her that, and I still trust her 100%. And I'm very thankful for what she did for me. She literally saved my life a second time, and I couldn't be more thankful. So anyway, I'm gonna shut up because I've been talking way too long, almost 15 minutes. So anyway, guys, if you have questions or comments or whatever, then, you know, go ahead and leave them down below. Oh, and the one thing I did want to mention, and I'm not trying to be an asshole or nothing, but I did this for me, not to prove it to anybody else. I did this for me. So even if the second time around did not work, then it was all for me, okay? It wasn't for anybody else. I don't need to please anybody else, just like you don't ever have to please anybody else. If someone thinks that you're, you know, you're not doing enough, or you're too fat, or you're too thin, or you're too whatever, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's not for them. It's for you. So take that as you will. Whatever you feel about that, take it however you want. But all I'm saying is, you know, when you have people saying, oh, I hope this time it works. Okay, well, it's not up to you. You know, not all bodies are created equally. So, you know, they're just not. And some people, they have one surgery, lose it. Some people don't even need surgery and they lose it and they're fine. But unfortunately, my body needed a couple of, you know, needed more than once. It needed a lot. My body is very stubborn. It still is very stubborn. And, you know, so I don't need, or any of us do not need judgmental people telling us that, you know, hopefully this time it works and you need to prove it. I don't need to prove anything. The only person I need to prove is to myself. And that's what I'm doing every single day. So if I make a bad choice, that's on me, not you. Anyway, I ain't trying to go on a rant. I just want to say that because people can be really judgmental and it's not okay. It is not okay. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't fucking say it, anything at all. I'm sorry, I started cussing out. But seriously, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it. You know, until you can go look at yourself in the mirror and you're 100% perfect, don't judge me or anybody else for the choices that they make. And if this is not a choice that you would make, well, you know what? I mean, I think I'm a really strong person for making the choices that I did. I could have just sat back, stayed 450 pounds, and be done with everything. But I didn't because I was willing to fight, and I wanted to fight. And I was determined I was going to fight. And I still continue every day to fight for my life. So if it's not a choice that you would make, then that's on you, boo-boo. That's on you, not me. Anyway, I didn't mean to go on a rant. It bothers me when people put others down because of things they do and knowing darn well that they wouldn't do it. So it takes a lot of strength to go back and say, I need more help. You know how hard that is when you go to somebody or your doctor and say, I don't know what to do. I need help. It's a tough thing. I can tell you that. So anyway, guys, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to go and I will try to check in with you this week and have a happy and safe 4th and behave yourselves. I know I will. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.